Right, let's do the headlines for this morning. Now, the police command in the Jaboso district of the Western North region is on a manhunt for some persons who have taken charge of some hectares of the Krukosua forest for mass cultivation of marijuana. A task force comprising the Forestry Commission, the military and the police stormed the forest to clamp down on the activities of these suspects. Now, no one has been arrested yet. According to the Deputy Forestry Manager, Mr. Yao Obingasante, the Commission is putting measures in place so that such illegal farmers do not destroy the forest.
The last time we went into the forest, there were no arrests, and according to the task force commander, he said they are putting measures in place so that next time there will be some illegal farmers so that they can arrest them. But as I'm talking to you, they have not been arrested. According to the Deputy Forest Manager in Western Region, that was Mr. Yao Obin Asante, said they are planning how to get this illegal farmer. And if you come to Western North region, there are so many illegal farmers that are cultivated this marijuana, so they are putting measures in place so that these illegal marijuana farmers can be brought into book. According to Seri Afansi Police Commander, he said, according to him, they have some tip-off that one of the illegal farmers that is being cultivated this marijuana is inside one of the towns that he is not ready to disclose to media. So they are putting measures in place so that they can get these illegal farmers to arrest them. So he has promised that by the end of this month, they will bring all these illegal farmers into order.
To the Upper West region next, where Paramount Chief of the Laura traditional area, Na Puwile Kabo III, is asking government to, as a matter of urgency, work assiduously to revert the fallen standards of education in the country, especially at the basic level. Now, he said government efforts in making education free for all Ghanaians with the implementation of the free SHS program will come to naught if the dwindling performance of candidates at the basic education certificate examination is not reversed. Napo Wile Kabo III made the statement when the Upper West Regional Minister, Dr. Hafiz bin Salih, called on him at his palace in Laura. Rafiq Salam was there, and here's his report.
Laura Napo Wile Kabo III spoke on a wide range of issues, starting from the low level of awareness of government programs and policies, and ended at fallen standards of education in the region. According to Napo Wile Kabo, though government is implementing several life-changing programs in the country, especially the Upper West region, the people who are to benefit from their implementation are either unaware or ignorant of their implementation.
These are major political pledges of government, and we will be required to account to the people for it. So whatever we are doing, we should continue. Start now and telling people what we are doing. You know, some people, when he said one district, one factory, they immediately thought that MPP is coming to construct huge industrial complexes in every district and condemned it. But this is a grassroots industrialization policy so that every village will develop the industry for which they have a comparative advantage.
Napo Wile Kabo III was also unhappy about the fallen standards of education in the region, especially at the basic level.
Free at the senior high level, they push you there and you go and get zeros. You are not going to benefit from the free senior high policy. So we must build a base. So I will kindly request him to ask the education people to explain why this sudden decline in the performance of our children at the basic level, because we are cheating ourselves. Government has already said from now till senior high is free. So if we don't build the grassroots, the foundation, and it will push you through and you go and pass your senior high, we will fail. And if we fail, we won't employ you. You will go back to square one. So the basic level, we chiefs must also wake up and help the government in terms of raising the parents so that their education will move.
Upper West Regional Minister Dr. Hafiz bin Salih, on his part, assured chiefs and people of the region that contractors working on the One Village, One Dam projects and are underperforming will be severely sanctioned.
I've just been informed by the municipal chief executive that in most cases, work is not going on. And if that is the situation, we will bring those contractors to book. It is the aim of His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo that these dams are constructed for the use of our people. If contracts are therefore awarded to contractors and they are not on site, we will take those contractors on.
Reporting for JoyNews, Rafik Salam, Laura.
Let's take you to the Bono East region now, where traders at the Techiman Central Market have registered their displeasure at the filthy environment in which they're doing business. The traders say their market is on the verge of collapse due to improper management of garbage. The situation poses serious health risks not only to traders, but their customers as well. Correspondent Anas Sabit visited the market and filed this report.
This is the Techiman Central Market. It is the largest food crop market in Ghana and a major commercial center in the West African sub-region. Traders within the market are up in arms with city authorities over the poor sanitation condition at the market. They complained that the market is being engulfed with filth and flies, and even though they pay their tolls to market authorities, nothing is being done to improve the market's sanitation situation. They could not hide their anger upon spotting our cameras capturing the abandoned heap of refuse.
Well done. You are welcome. Here, they sell watermelon, pineapple, pear, banana, and everything. People come from Tamale, Yendi, Boku, Takoradi, and everywhere. This is the place they do shopping. And look at Gary there. Here they sell onions. And if animal are this thing, flies come on this and come and step on the food and buy it. It's not a disease. It is giving us more sickness.
Filth is taking over the market and it's even difficult for cars to find a parking space. Wheelbarrow users are being charged 1 Ghana cedis daily, but nothing is being done about this. Buyers don't even come to this part of the market anymore because of the refuse. So our items are not being bought. Just last week, that electricity pole caught up with fire. We had to call the fire service to put it out.
In fact, if
Akufo-Addo wants us to vote for him again, he should do something about this. The refuse is causing a lot of harm to us. Our health, we are always falling sick. Such a big market with this refuse. Just look at this. But could there be a reason why authorities are not attending to this looming danger? Could it be because traders are not paying their tolls as required? This is the question we asked these traders. We are paying our tickets. Each Kia truck pays between 10 Ghana cedis and 15 Ghana cedis. So we don't know why they are doing nothing about it.
Now, back here in Accra, the National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, has called on the public to accelerate efforts towards sanitizing their surroundings, especially with the onset of rain. The organization, as part of its disaster management and prevention program, embarked on a cleanup exercise at Aboglushi here in Accra over the weekend to desilt drains and gutters of rubbish and debris to allow the free flow of rainwater. Now, speaking on the sidelines of the exercise, the Greater Accra Regional Director of NADMO, Archibald Corbiner, expressed hope that the public will take up the responsibility to help deal with the perennial flooding.
You and I know that the rains are coming and coming hard. Already we've had some unfortunate situations, and we've had the loss of lives here and there. And like the discussion we had, you know that a lot of these deaths occurred within urban areas where the drains are not that major. And you find out, like we've seen today, some drains, the slabs on the drain are so long. And so when debris and metals and woods, objects and things get stuck underneath, then you find waste also piling up. And of course, sand, then it makes it difficult for water to find its way, and then it spills over. So as part of our program, we'll be continuing with this exercise. Today we are here with the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, together with them and the Fire Service, the Greater Accra National Fire Service of department is also on board. Of course, they are helping us to flush a lot of these drains to ensure that we can have free flow of water. Of course, we are doing this for two reasons. One, that we ourselves, as part of the exercises that we need to do, and also to be an example for other people. Today in Ghana, we have a lot of clubs, this club, that club, you know, they should all get on board. And these exercises that we're doing with the district assemblies. I know that some of the assemblies that we started already. Next week we'll be at the Fankor area, the Fankor roundabout area. Next week Saturday we'll be there. We'll be doing quite a...
Now, before we go, Managing Director of Multi-TV Santok Singh has been adjudged Best Chief Executive in Digital Media Management at the 9th Ghana Entrepreneurs and Corporate Executives Awards. Now, the prestigious award is a recognition of his dedication to media development in the country over the years, especially in the digital broadcasting space. Mr. Singh, after receiving the award, paid tribute to the entire multimedia staff for believing in the vision and mission of the group. Here is Ebenezer Sabute's report.
According to the organizers, the award ceremony is to recognize the important role some key personalities play in the socio-economic development of a country. Managing Director of Multi-TV Santok Singh and other chief executives of different sectors of the economy received the recognition. Santok, after receiving the award, shared his excitement with Joy Business.
It's always a pleasure to be awarded for things that you do and appreciate it, so I'm very happy. Okay. Basically, business environment, we have challenges in all the business that we do. I mean, every day we go through challenges, different kind of challenges, whether economic, social, or what do you call it, even internal challenges that we have in an organization. But what I feel that is like what works for us as in Multimedia Group is the focus that we have for the business.
Other winners on the night includes Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Shippers Authority, Benonita Bismarck, Managing Director of Bond Savings and Loans, George Ofosuhene, Director General of the Social Security and National Insurance Trust, SNIT, Dr. Oforitinkrang, and CEO of the National Board for Small-Scale Industries, Kosi Yankee. Some of them spoke to Joy Business.
If you are giving an award like this, it's only proper that you recognize that you are doing something that is different, that is recognizable. But I take it that, something like this cannot be done without the support of especially customers and, members of staff.
Highly impressed with the organizers for coming up with such an award system. You can see the quality is quite high. So I was actually impressed with when I received the
What do you think worked for you?
I would say a lot of things worked for me.
I feel so elated. I feel so organized and so blessed by having this particular award. Purely because the pharmaceutical industry has been so bedeviled with a lot of challenges.
Board Chairman of GOIL, Kwame Nampatels, received the award as an outstanding board chairman for the year 2018. The awards event is an initiative of the Entrepreneurs Foundation of Ghana. Ebenezer Sabute's reports for Joy Business.
Right, that's where we bring the bulletin to a close, but so much more to come on the show. Stay with us. We'll bring you the newspaper headlines and, of course, what's happening out there on the streets with our traffic update.